Hello, welcome back. Art of Cycling. I'm Greg Leach. Today is Art of Cycling because we're still at the Tour de France. We've got, where are we? Stage 15. 6 stages to go. Tomorrow's a rest day, so there will be a video. I'll do another flip through of the paintings between the 2 rest days. Of course, fortunately now things are starting to sell, so it'll be a flip through of what's still available. That's a way of saying, hey folks, they're for sale. In some cases, and actually today, a print sold as well as an original. So it's a way of saying, hey, get yours. I know times are tough, and that's one thing about the prints. They are less expensive, of course. In the art world, the prints are called the democratic art media because the artist can still make good money off of a print, but selling them for considerably less than original. And we're in that position because we obviously can only sell the original once, whereas the print is only limited by the size of the edition. So I thought I better get a painting of Valentine Peripontra in the polka dot jersey. Now he doesn't own it yet. He got very close yesterday, but Tade went over the final climb first, so he held the jersey. But again, you can't wear 2 jerseys at once. So Pontra now sits in second place, so he gets the honor of wearing the jersey. But it's not going to happen today. In fact, I think that's because he's back here in the peloton. He did go over the first climb of the day first, so he added some points. It was only 2, so it wasn't enough to claim the lead outright. Since the last climb of the day yesterday was a Cat 1. But here he is losing contact. With even the peloton as they start up a Cat 1. So I think yesterday's efforts kind of destroyed him for today. But I believe he's come back from the the rest day with a time trial. And then we're back into the mountains again. So he will have some rest, and I don't expect him to go too hard in the time trial. It's not like he's racing for a general classification position, so. He's got to put in, it'll be effort, but he's not racing to win the time trial. That'll be left to the GC guys. So he almost gets 2 rest days before we start climbing again. So these are all the guys that are going to just probably end up sticking together and forming the gruppetto. They have to be a little careful not to end up outside of the time limit. I think for the first time yesterday, we had a rider not make the time limit. Anybody else who was close has gotten off the bike before Oh, what's the word? Ignominy? How do you pronounce that, folks? Speaking of which, this is Ben O'Connor, who's just not having a good tour. He has vied for stage wins, has won stages in the past, some pretty exceptional, and been up high on the GC before, but not this tour. It's kind of miserable. I don't know what's going on with him. Kind of sad about it because he is a rider I enjoy. But all these guys are going the wrong way. And we still have the front group, which is, 2.5 minutes ahead of the guys that these guys are getting dropped from. The lead group is 2.5 minutes up. So there's a formula that I'm failing to grasp on what the time gap is, but it's based on difficulty of the stage, how fast it's raced, but it's all based on percentages. All this it won't be today. And I was really enjoying his race yesterday. I'm a little sorry to see him drop off the pace. So it's interesting, I've been, since I have sold every scenery painting I've created, I've been looking for more, and of course as soon as I started doing that, I'm just not getting the image I want. It's like sitting here watching the stages going, nope, that's not good. Nope, that's not good. So another one will pop up. So those who are looking for that, keep your eyes out. Whoops, my little mascot fell over. Of course, the barcode there, or QR code, will take you straight to my website, which is where you can purchase all the paintings and prints. And of course they are, domestic shipping is included in the originals. The prints you do have to pay shipping for. Sorry, I'm not in control of that. The prints are completely handled by the website, so I'm not even involved in the shipping or filling or ordering. All I do is provide a good digital image of the painting, and they take care of everything else, and they do a beautiful job. I've had plenty of people comment on how nice the prints are. So you can feel safe in ordering one. And multiple sizes are available too. So it's interesting that Barapantra has not opted for the polka dot shorts, which Vingago was wearing. I'm not a big fan of those. They look a little weird. and there's just no way to get them to look right through your crotch. I mean, I know the tour's not a fashion show, but still. I won't even go into what the front of his shorts looked like, but it wasn't good. See that I missed this guy's orange shirt here. All right. 46 was that. Steinhauser. Georg is the EF rider. George in the English vernacular. So EF has been very active in today's stage, trying again to get Carapaz into the break, and he kept getting there, and it finally somehow fell apart. And he's got teammates up there. Ben Healy, who wore the yellow jersey for a couple stages last year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last year. He made it and is still up front in the group that, like I say, is 2 minutes up the road, 2.5 minutes up the road. Don't quite know why Carapaz blew up. He was so close to winning the stage yesterday too, and then problem is once Tade decides to go, it's kind of lights out for almost everybody else. It was pretty amazing the way he just sandbag is what you call it in poker, but seemed to convince everybody he was suffering, and Vinokurov took the bet, put his team on the front, put himself on the front, but Tade went from that position. He just kind of looked at Vinokurov and off he went. I mean, not Vinokurov. Boy, that goes back in time, although Vinokurov's son is in this store, and I have done a painting of him. But Vingegaard is who I meant to be saying. I hope I have said up until just then. So it's Sunday, and that means dog bark day. It's kind of cute the way Pippin just can't handle people going to church because he's a heathen. We need a little more green in that. Here we go. We'll shift to this purple while that dries. I do like the kit of Jaco Alua. Actually, most of the kits in this painting are rather pleasant. But as I'm sure I've said before, I am most fond of the polka dot jersey. So that blue needs to be even darker. Forgot his leg there. So just seems to be a hedge or something right along the side of the road. And a few spectators squashed up against it, trying to get out of the way. It's this trying to find a spot on the road. And sometimes it'll be very crowded and you'll find people are just like, well, I'll try to look from over here. The scary part is when the people go, I'm on the wrong side of the road, and as the peloton approaches, they run across the road as fast as they can. It's just hard for people to judge. I mean, this happens when this old man cyclist gets out on the road, and drivers just don't believe I can going as fast as I am. I've got this mindset that bicycles aren't, let's face it, many people driving cars don't ride bikes, so they have no idea how fast bikes can go. And make bad decisions accordingly. I've had a number of wrecks that involve somebody making a left turn in front of me. The nice thing about the right turn in front of you is you just go, well, I wasn't planning on going that direction, but I guess I am now. Yeah, the pass and swoop by cars is always frightening. And I swear to God, they know what they're doing. I have had a driver too be shocked when I smack the side of their car with my hand as they turn in front of me. Yeah, one day I want to fight for that. You don't really want to do that. I made the mistake of not pulling over to talk to him in a crowded area, which was just up the road. So be careful out there, guys. Drivers are more distracted and for some reason angrier. So of course we're getting close to finishing this piece. Do appreciate you sticking with me to see it to its fruition. Do like that word. And of course that's enough time to, remind you to leave a thumbs up so other people will find it. Subscribe. I need to get to that magic 500 number. Thank you to my new followers. Was it Amy Sullivan and John Gethens? Appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. No pun intended. And to remind you also that the work is, if I didn't say it, I feel like I might have already, but all of the work is for sale through my website. You can read about each painting, including this one, at, I don't know what else you want to learn about this painting, but at my blog, theartofcycling.blogspot.com. That'll be in the description. And there you'll find links to my website, gregleach.com, where you can purchase the paintings securely. That is what funds my ability to do these. So I appreciate the support, and thanks to those of you who don't know how much crossover there is between followers and subscribers and people who have purchased paintings or prints. Sure. Sorry, I was sitting back and looking to decide if there needs to be roadway, and I think that'll pop the polka dot jersey a little bit. But I think I'll also give a little shading on it as well. Yeah, see how that helps? Because obviously the only way to pop the white is to put dark around it, right? And again, white, anything you see in white in any of these paintings is just not paint. So again, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Leave a comment, ask any questions that may have arisen from this piece, this video. And please leave a thumbs up. And, you know, if you feel you need to, I can take a thumbs down. You can't be in the art making and sharing it in public world without being able to take some critique. Just, you know, the internet seems to enjoy critique more than praise. Although I thank you all, I haven't really had that problem. So thanks again for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with a flip through, and then we're back Tuesday when we go back to the final week of the race.